Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Paper Mario Color Splash. In the last episode, we not only earned ourselves our very first Big Paint Star, but also fought off against the mighty powerhouse that truly is the Koopaling known as Morton. But with the fact that we now learned who's behind Prism Isle's colorful thievery, being a heavily corrupted, ink-filled Bowser, who in normal, everyday Bowser fashion, decided to kidnap Princess Peach, while we were busy dealing with Morton's antics. But with that all being said and done, our first chapter of our story has officially come to a close, and what awaits us in the next page of our story, only time will tell. So, with that being said, we're officially starting Chapter 2 today, and honestly, the first things first is, I completely forgot there was still a star in Daffodil Peaks. So I thought we might as well start basically where that is, and apparently I did not jump above that height, which I'm very surprised about. Apparently he takes 6 damage from Spinies. Interesting. Well, the thing is because of the fact that we haven't got this yet, there's literally no reason not to grab it right now, and then make our way to the Scarlet Gate, and honestly figure out from there how Chapter 2 officially starts. Since, like I said, there's literally no reason not to grab this. It's more than likely just going to open up a, just a shortcut or something, but honestly, might as well grab it with you guys since we have grabbed every single one of these in every episode. So, honestly, we might as well just finish it off and get what we need for what we can, honestly. I really doubt that it's going to lead anywhere, though. Let's see. I bet you it doesn't. And it looks like... oh no. Oh no, yeah, it's just a shortcut. So basically a shortcut back to a different area. So, not bad. As well as, apparently, another one of those Rochambeau places, which is basically just money. But we can't actually get to that one, so that's kind of interesting. But with that being said, let's make our way back to the Sunglow Ridge, and officially start Chapter 2, since in the last one, when we collected the red Big Paint Star, it completely painted over this gate, making it finally accessible. So, honestly, I guess we'll find out what is truly behind that gate in literally not even no time at all, honestly, since there's literally no way that it's not going to open now. So, here we go. Sunglow Ridge, we're finally here. And honestly, what do we need to do with this? Just because we don't know what Big Paint Star we're going after now. Just because of the fact that, well, it literally could be any of them. But, honestly, it does look like we might be heading towards the desert area, which is kind of interesting. But, here we go. Look at that, Mario. You see what I mean by the powered paints. The Big Paint Star did all of this by itself. Now the Scarlet Gate is as good as new. Yep, it is. So, let's go check out the Scarlet Gate now that it's finally back in working order. And honestly, yep, there it goes, the gate's now moving. All it needed was a fresh new coat of paint to make it working. Alright, we're in. I smell another paint star around here somewhere. Let's go find it. Okay, let's go find it indeed, buddy. But here we go, our next big adventure into... oh, I already see a toad already. But yeah, our very first adventure in Chapter 2. Oh, and apparently the Goomba wants to talk to us. You want some of this, pretty boy? I'll slap that mustache off your face. You don't have hands, bud. Mario, your preemptive hammer and jump strikes will go more powerful every time you find a Big Paint Star. If an enemy is weak enough, you might be able to just instantly squash him with your hammer, and not have to battle at all. Oh, really? Really? Oh, yeah, we can. Okay, so now we one-shot Goombas. That's nice. Thanks, game. That actually helps us if we need to be worrying about anything we've already fought. And if it's a really easy enemy like a Goomba, we can just get rid of it now, which is pretty cool. Thanks. Okay. Thank you for rescuing me from that tree and repainting me too. Those slurping lunatics chased me up this tree and then drained all my color. They've ruined the trees for me forever. Yep, I'm guessing you're never gonna go anywhere near a tree for the rest of your life, Mr. Toad. Definitely. Oh, apparently there's another toad over here. Apparently we missed one in Daffodil Peaks, to be honest. I don't know how, but there was one literally right next to, like, a pipe, and I don't know how I missed him, but, apparently we did miss a toad in Daffodil Peak, even though I tried to do all the toads, because they all give dialogue, and there's no reason not to talk to them. But, let's see here. Hug, I just came out here for a picnic, and look what happened. I miss the days of plentiful paint, when we could even bathe in paint if we wanted. Please, Mario, find your precious paint stars as soon as possible. Well, we'll definitely try, Mr. Toad. But let's see here. Try hitting the log with the unfurl hammer. Oh, well, that's obvious. There's literally no way around that one. But let's see if we can... I was trying not to jump on you, but we ended up jumping on you anyways. Ouchie. I literally was just trying to hit the block and try and get away from him if I could. I'm actually quite curious. I actually found a new hammer in Daffodil Peak, so I might as well try it out. So this is called a blaze hammer, apparently. I'm gonna guess it more than likely does burning damage. But, okay, that's definitely interesting. But, it seems like it's a better version of the normal hammer. So, yeah, definitely pretty cool, thing. And, ooh, a new jump entirely, iron jump. I'm gonna guess that's probably an upgraded version of our normal boots. So, cool, we already have 2 new weapons, basically back to back. I have another one of those blaze hammers, so that's why I used it, to be honest. But that's definitely good to see, because you never know when you can use something. And, honestly, it seems like it's definitely going to come in handy. But, I wonder, can we use the iron jump on Spinies? Stomps even spiked enemies with a regular jump. Okay, cool. Okay, so we'll try that out on the Spiny here. Even though we only have one, it's literally worth a try just to see the kind of damage it does. So, let's check it out and see what we can do. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like the little animation there with the little gears. Honestly, pretty cool. I'll take it. It kind of reminds me of Meltan from Pokemon, if you guys know what that Pokemon is. Not actually a very common Pokemon. You'd think it would be, but the thing is I literally haven't heard anything about him after he released, which is kind of sad. But, honestly, he's pretty decent little, Pokemon, to be completely honest. And I also learned this, by the way. Apparently, when you have an unfurl, you just smack away at all the enemies for free, which is pretty cool, honestly. Might as well do that real quick for some free coins, and then make our way back, so we can get a nice little free run with this unfurl to that area that we need to go to. And I'll take a 3 worn-out hammer. That'll definitely come in handy. But yeah, let's make our way back to the little bridge that we can make, since that's definitely where we want to use this unfurl for, since it seems like there's one unfurl for one thing particularly in a given area. And just a little normal little cardboard bridge. I'll definitely take it, since honestly, we're gonna need it. Let's be honest here. Oh, fire flower. That's... well, it makes sense. It is a flower, so I'll definitely take that from a flower. And that's weird. The sky got all dark. You know, it's awfully quiet around here. That's never good. True. Definitely true. I've got a really bad feeling about this, Mario. The last time I felt this way, got caught someone mixing eggshells and flat paints. Didn't realize how'd that happen? Ooh, that's a bonsai bill. But, what is the bonsai bill doing? And, oh, well, something just got massively destroyed. Huh. Well, I hope whoever's over there is okay. Did you see that? Some kind of missile just landed in those faraway hills. Step on it, Mario. Step on it, indeed. Does not look like that place had a nice fun time with that bonsai bill. Let's be completely honest there. It looked like the hill got completely blown up almost, from just what seems to be like ash literally just draped all over it. But, let's see here. Try hitting this log with the unfurl hammer too. Okay. Thanks for the hint, even though we could kinda already guess what to do there. But might as well one-shot that Goomba real quick. Is there a way for me to deal with these shy guys? Oh, of course Magikoopa wanted to be in this fight, but because it is a Magikoopa fight, we do get, well, an easy fight because of the fact that we get 300 points after it. So no matter what, we get enough for... Oh, okay, that's an interesting one. So what Magic Koopa did just, he flipped all my cards, pretty much. I'm gonna guess a random one, and I'm gonna guess this is probably a hammer, just because I sorted them out pretty well, and I was indeed right, which is kind of funny. But, I just noticed something. When we jumped on the Shy Guy, we did a lot more damage to him when we did the basic jump on him. So that's actually pretty nice, and we also got the Iron Jump for free. I'll take it. But I'm actually quite curious. Okay, so our hammer and our jump doesn't do enough to get rid of the Shy Guys on their own. But the hammer does do more damage, though, just because of the fact that he looks a lot more worn out than your normal everyday, enemy when we were jumping on him. So that's interesting. Huh, okay then. So, noted. Hammer will always do a little bit more damage than your boots, unless maybe there's a way to upgrade your boots. Because we have been upgrading our hammer, but that's via paint itself, and not via anything else. And, okay, what's with all the Kaizo, blocks there? That was kind of weird, just because none of those, broke, and I actually expected one to break there, to be honest. But where's this unfurl hammer? Since we definitely need the block here for progressing. Okay, that's definitely something worth grabbing. So I gotta get rid of something here. But the thing is I don't know what I want to get rid of. I guess I can get rid of the spike helmets. I haven't had a use to use these yet, so I guess I'll just get rid of 2 of those for these 2, because these are multiple attacks. It's better to have that than a counterattack, in my honest opinion. But, oh, hello, Mr. Sniffit. I was not expecting a Sniffit, this early, honestly. Okay, so we got a ranged enemy, so this can definitely be a little interesting. But, I'm gonna go for a worn-out jump. This should do enough for the Sniffits for 2 of them, and then I'm gonna guess only 1 is gonna be needed for the Shy Guy. Never mind. I ended up breaking one on the Sniffit's head, but it might still work, as long as I get the normal jump on the Shy Guy back here. We should be, yep, just enough. Perfect. If we didn't mess up the first one, we would have had an easier time with that, but honestly, pretty good. Easy enemy to deal with. But the thing is if we can dodge the Goombas, we should, just because of the fact that, honestly, if we can one-shot them, we might as well always get the one-shots on them, just because there's no reason to fight them for the current moment. But the thing is where is our unfurl hammer? We got a spiny over there, but is that where we're going, though? That is the real question. Looks like no. Okay, so we want to go back this way. We're out of inventory space. I only have 99 slots, if you guys are wondering. So I ended up fully filling out our inventory so we don't run out of items as much as I possibly can, just in case, because you never honestly know. But I really don't think we're going to be trying to run with an unfurl hammer here. I just don't think bringing one from the previous area is going to work for us. It doesn't look like there's even a stencil area either. So, interesting. It's definitely nothing to do with the spiny here, it seems. Although he is running around that tree kind of weirdly. But, let's see here. I'm gonna say maybe we do need to run. It could be worth a shot. But the thing is that it would be more obvious, wouldn't it? Just because of the fact that, the fact that the unfurl hammer is the way it is. But the thing is this is pretty close. So I'm guessing we just have to make a mad dash with the unfurl hammer. But that's what I was talking about, the ash, by the way. It's just completely decimated that area, which is pretty scary, honestly. But let's try out this unfurl hammer and see if we actually can run this, because it is worth a shot. But I really doubt that you can break it off of a certain area. But it seems like you definitely can run this far with it. But I highly doubt we can bring it. That was mostly a test, just to be honest, just to know for sure if we can do that. And it is indeed not a possibility of doing so. That is good that we checked that, because honestly, the only way to learn that is if we test it. So definitely good, because now we know that we don't want to bring anything out of an area when it comes to unfurling. So definitely good to know for sure. But with the fact of, actually, we might be able to do one regular hammer here, to be completely honest. So, let's try this. And also, did that shy guy just say he hates me? Or hats me, specifically? And how are you... I don't know how you're still standing, but, apparently you're standing. Okay, then. Well, sorry, Mr. Shy Guy, I don't even need to try here, to be completely honest, buddy, so here you go. See you. Okay, then. I'm surprised that he survived that, to be completely honest. Got ourselves a spiny card. Thanks. So where's our, thing, though? Oh, it's down there. Okay. So there was a little was a area to cut out. Okay, so that little area down there, you already saw it. But that's apparently what we're cutting out. Don't know how that would help us, but, oh, okay, it's not something we needed to do. Apparently there was some cards in there. Apparently it's in the shape of 3 cards, which is interesting. Okay then, that's kinda cool. I kinda want that other one, just because those can be pretty useful, to be honest. So we might as well grab the the special little spinny KO hammer, just because those can actually be pretty interesting. So I definitely want to take that with me. But the thing is where is our thing? Because it would be noticeable, you would think. The thing is I don't see enough for a hammer, and we can't take one from anywhere we've been. So it's either hiding somewhere in plain sight, or isn't in this area, which is weird. Because we know, there it is, okay. So we just need to hit the trees. I didn't see any reason to even think about hitting the trees. I just ended up doing it just because, but apparently that was exactly what we needed. Okay then. Well, at least we found the info, because I was a little confused there for a second. So now we know that they could be hidden in plain sight. Which is good to know because, yeah, I thought they were always in the open. So, because every single one we've seen has been literally out in the open, so definitely interesting. But this is a weird looking place. Look, something smells terrible around here, like paint mixed with stinkier paint or something. Huh, okay then. Definitely strange. It's coming from over there, somewhere. Let's go check it out. Yeah, let's definitely go check it out. Whatever it was, it's definitely the bonsai bill, for sure. Just because, if it is, smellier paints, the only thing I can think of is, more than likely, what was corrupting Bowser, to be honest. Because he was obviously corrupted by some kind of ink of some sort, just because, obviously, it was rolling off of his body. So, definitely for sure, it's definitely some kind of ink when it comes to what's going on with Bowser. Could be, honestly, anything, but it definitely feels like that's definitely not something we should be dealing with, personally. But, Mario, I was running for my life when they drained my color. Thanks for saving me. I'm going to continue running for my life now. Og. Okay then, well, see you later, Mr. Toad. I hope you're gonna be okay later. I'm just gonna leave that. We don't need every single card. I'm just grabbing a couple that, oh, okay. Well, there goes our bridge. Man, what's with this place? First a sticky paint and now a faulty ramp. What's next? Improper soil slopes? Honestly, possible. No cutout, though. So, no looking for that. But there is a Goomba we can smack if I can get up to him. Oh, we also got a Snippet, and geez, those guys are actually quite fast. Okay. I kept missing him there, because he kept moving on me. But, yeah, the Snippets are actually really fast. I'm actually pretty sure they're faster than me, which is actually kind of scary. But, because of the fact that I do want to get better with the E-Camera, I think we'll use one of those. Just because the thing is I used it the other time, and I wasn't sure the timing on it for getting the excellence, and I accidentally wasted it. Oh, we got an excellent. Okay, cool. It does some decent damage. It seems like you could do quite a lot of AoE damage, much more than a normal, regular hammer. so definitely worth using whenever we get the chance to, just because it really does seem pretty good. But honestly, for the most part, I haven't really needed to use anything like that, to be completely honest. But, okay, we got some things rolling at us. Okay, well, let's get ready for a nice little log rolling adventure. Ooh, hello, frog suit. I am definitely grabbing that. Let's just be honest here. New items are usually something I grab right away. No reason not to, right? Okay, cool. I got me a frog suit. Try and dodge as many of these as we can. Trying to... Ow, okay, that does a lot of damage. Okay, let's get off of the little bridge there before we get smacked a little bit more. And hello, Shy Guys. Oh, hello. I just saw an unfurl block there. So they're rolling nice little furled up logs for us to use. Thanks. But let's see here. We did get that frog suit, so what does that do? Allows you to jump over enemies' attacks completely. If executed well, lasts until you take damage. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna go with the double, the triple worn out hammers, but 2 of those. So we're gonna do a lot of damage here, just because there is quite a lot of Shy Guys here. So as long as we do decent attacks, we should be able to easily do quite a lot of damage here. So, honestly, just like so, get rid of all the Shy Guys, and easy peasy, lemon squeezy. But let's see here, we got another Shy Guy card. I'll take it. Basically, mostly, from my honest perspective on it, mostly they're just bodyguards for those kind of cards, but I think you can use multiple in a row to make it so you have multiple, like, defensive walls, which is pretty nice. Our sawmill was attacked. Those guys better not have rolled our logs around or had any fun with them at all. I'm sorry, buddy, but you kinda missed it already. Let's save your friend right now, since, honestly, he's not having a good time, it looks like. While I was lying there, color drained, I had the most terrible nightmare. I dreamed that this bad guy named Wart took over our log factory. Was the whole thing really a dream? Wart. Isn't Wart the frog from Super Mario World? That sounds really familiar. Why does that sound super familiar? I'm 100% that I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the frog from the from that game, but is he actually in this? That's actually a good question. If he is, that'd be pretty cool. But is he actually in this game? Because I really don't know if that's actually going to be the case or not, but that would be actually pretty interesting, just because that would be a completely new character for PaperMario to actually throw him in, because he literally hasn't been around since the platformer games, so that'd be pretty cool to see him. I highly doubt it, but that would be cool. I'll definitely say that. But let's continue our... Yep, that's not looking good, so that's definitely the bonsai bill. And it does seem to be a type of ink. So what Bowser was covered in is what's coming out of those bonsai bills as well. But why, though? Why use seemingly, black ink or ink in general or squid ink or just in general any kind of substance like that? And what is it really being used for? It's worse than I ever could have it imagined. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. It looks steamy. Everything has been painted black. That thing that fell from the sky must have been a bomb full of black paint. I've got a really bad feeling about this. Same. Can we touch it? Is it safe? Oh no, it's definitely not safe. Okay, good to know. Mario, you okay? You can't touch the black paint. Good to know it does 30 damage. This stuff is beyond toxic. Whenever you do, do not touch it. It's honestly good that we tried it, just in case. Because I had a feeling it was bad, but good that we did touch it, because now we know how much damage it does. So stay far away from it. I'm sorry. I should have warned you. I need to make this right. Okay, how are you gonna make it right, bud? Would you, mind closing your eyes for a sec? Okay. Mario, have a nice little snooze, I guess. Oh, it actually closed our eyes for us, too. Okay, you can open your eyes now. Okay. What did you do? did you eat all the black ink? Okay, are you okay? Based on the fact that Bowser is definitely engulfed in that stuff, I don't think that's a good thing to, put into your body if that's what you did. Alright, let's never speak of this again. Okay. Huh. And there's a yellow paint star over there, but just a miniature version, but still a paint star nonetheless. Look, there's a mini paint star. I must have originally smelled onward. Okay, onward indeed. Well, let's see here, I'm gonna guess unfurl this again. Try hitting this one with your unfurl hammer. Okay. It seems like all the signs are near unfurl things are definitely stuff we can't do. There's definitely something in here, though, just based on the fact that that's obviously something we can open. But, oh, hello, Mr. Shy Guy. What's up with you? Oh, okay. Well, you just showed us where to go. Thanks, bud. I'll definitely take the little freebie. And it looks like it's on the outside. That's a good question on how to get there, though. Huh, okay then. Well, I guess we'll find out. There's only one way to find out, really, isn't there? And since those Spinies are kind of leaving us alone, might as well take the freebies that we can get and see what we can do with this. So it looks like, first let's hit the tree. Okay, nothing in the tree. Good to check. But let's see here. Just having a little bit of a dozy-do out in the middle of the place here, Mr. Shy Guys. Or Shy Guys in a sniffit. But, huh. Okay then. Looked like they were having a little bit of fun. These guys are funny. But let's see here. Honestly, I'm gonna say let's go Fire Flower here. Because I do have one left. And since it's already fully painted, we might as well use it. Should do some decent damage. We used it too early. And we wasted our whole turn. Owie, jeez. Okay. Don't know what the sniffets do, but, okay. He just stole our paint, pretty much. Okay, well, could have been much worse. I'm just gonna go with the safe option and just go for a triple hammer twice, just because I feel like that should be pretty safe, honestly, since it'll do a decent amount of damage, for the most part. And as long as we can get a great here, okay, that's good. And then, honestly, we have another go, so we don't have to really worry about the rest of that, because we're going to lose the card anyways, even if we use it, so honestly, better than nothing. But, hey, we got a red slurp snippet. Thanks. Not sure how that's going to help us. I wonder if the fact that it has the little bendy straw, and usually when they use it on us, we lose, well, obviously paint. So, I wonder if the fact that, they steal paint from us, would we get to paint instead? Because that would be pretty interesting, having another way to refill our paint other than using the 1-up mushrooms. So, that would be pretty cool. It's worth a check. And obviously we'll... Oh. Apparently our bridge is, not looking too good. Doesn't look like we have a way of making it go to working order, though. So, let's see here. There's gotta be another way we can work around this. Just because, obviously, we need to go that way. So, honestly, there's only one real way to check and what we need to do. So, it looks like we can grab the unfurl again. So, let's grab that, and see if there's any way we can use this as. Because there might be more to it than what we can see. And it looks like... Oh, apparently we need to hit the... Oh, okay. We need to hit the sign. Okay, then. It did say to use your unfurl hammer, so I guess that works. It's the only other thing next to that area that would make sense. I didn't expect it to work, but I was like, might as well hit it, see what happens, and apparently that was indeed what we needed to do. Surprised, but apparently it worked, which, honestly, I'm more surprised than anything. Okay, it looks like maybe a cutout here. Maybe. I think what we need to do is we need to line it up, if we possibly can. Doesn't seem like we have any area around here, though. But we might be able to. Yep, there we go. Okay, so the whole left side of the screen is what we need to cut out then. And basically from there, obviously start from the background on the left side, and then walk our way right over to the mini paint star. And just like that, we are now done with Sunglow Ridge. And honestly, it was a nice fun little adventure already. I already really liked the first area for the first, for our second chapter, honestly. So, I'll definitely take it. And we also learned more about the black ink / paint, or honestly, I'm gonna say ink because that's obviously a better name for, black paint. So, let's be honest here, it's more than likely ink would be a better way to say it. But, honestly, with that being said, honestly, with, us kicking off Chapter 2 pretty nicely and, honestly, pretty well. Honestly, let's make our way to the next area, since we still have a lot of time. Chateau Chanterelle. Okay, well, let's make our way to Chateau Chanterelle then. Don't know what we'll find here, but due to the fact that it is French by name, it does seem like we might be running into something, French-based, which would be pretty cool. Usually some of the characters that are, trying to remember the disco guy was pretty cool. He was like the French Elvis in Thousand Year Door. I honestly like that guy quite a lot. But, honestly, I guess we'll check out this place. So, why is this place called Chateau Chanterelle? This is the professor's house. Okay. And he's got 2 mini paint stars, like, literally right next to each other. Huh. The professor studies fossils and other really old things. He's what's known as an old rock in the perilous of his field. Okay. Well, I guess it's about time we meet this professor. Is that him in the back there? There is a toad back there, but I don't know if that's the professor, though. I feel like the professor is going to be more distinguished, in my honest opinion, but I could be wrong. Some of the toads are definitely very similar in, obviously, design. Although, some are different colors, some have little glasses, some have different clothes. So, oh no. Welcome back, Professor. Okay, so the professor's not here. Basing off just in the back there, it looks like the yellow toad in the pictures might be the professor we're looking for. Also, is that a baby chain chomp? Huh, it's kind of cute. I never actually expected there to be a baby chain chomp in any game. The only game that ever had, a friendly chain chomp was, Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. But, that technically isn't, a Mario game, even though there's a lot of Mario references. I hope they do that again, honestly. That was actually pretty cool. It's like a little crossover between the games, honestly. So, I would actually like to see a couple Mario enemies in Legend of Zelda again, if they ever had the chance to do that again. It has to be one of the, Minish Cap or something like that. Something in that nature for the 2D Link games. I think that would be the best one to do for that kind of stuff. But, they might do it again. It would be pretty cool, though. But let's see here. Welcome back, Professor. I've just arranged your blue boxes just the way you like them. Oh, you're not the professor. Can I help you? Yeah. Can you help us get to those paint stars either above your little, research facility or on the left side of your research facility? Because I don't see a way of getting up there. But, honestly, if you'll help us, that would definitely come in handy. I'm not sure. I think maybe we need to talk to the professor. See, we're looking for missing paint stars, and it's kind of a long story, but we can see one of them from Professor's front yard. Actually, we see 2 of them. Are the paint stars extremely old? Because the professor is mostly interested in very old things. Fossils, ruins, stuff like that. Well, and his princess. He's definitely obsessed with his princess. I'm gonna guess, Princess is his little chain chomp. Which is actually a pretty decent name for it. So, okay. So, Princess, you say? That reminds me, the professor is on a walk in Mondo Woods with Princess, but he's been gone for so long. Mondo Woods, you say? I'm actually getting a little worried. Should I do something? Organize a search party, maybe? No, my first instinct was correct. I'll just wait passively in the corner and hope for the best. Okay, well, we'll try and find this professor for you, since it's obvious how we need to bring him back here. All I know is the professor took Princess for a walk in Mondo Woods, and he hasn't come back. He's never gone for this long. I'm starting to get really worried. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't sound like he's having a good time. Also, why does this look like we could peel a toad off of this? But obviously, it seems like it's just a picture, but still, it seems like you could pull a yellow toad off of this painting. Too cute. I guess, yeah, it's pretty cute looking Jane Jump, learning her first trick. And, that tickles. That looks like it might hurt, but okay then. Honestly, I guess our real, objective here is to find the professor then in Mondo Woods then. How does he get any work done with this giant spike in his desk? Spike, you say? That's weird. Why does he have a spike? Can we do anything with it? I can check it. Can I pick it up? No. Weird. Okay then. We'll leave the spike alone then, I guess. Weird. That is definitely strange. But looks like we might be grabbing the star, though, for sure. It looks like we'll definitely be grabbing the star, and then more than likely I'm gonna guess that the star is gonna bring us to Mondo Woods, and then I guess we come back here, just because that makes the most sense to me, personally. But, I could be wrong, I guess, but I definitely does feel like this definitely is gonna lead to, the fact of that Mondo Woods place, because it seems like we definitely have to come back here. This is Baby Princess's cuddle place. Huh. Professor insists that I call it that. He's docked my pay for not saying it. Jeez, that's a little messed up. But let's see here. Oh my goodness. I'm guessing the Chain Chomp definitely had a nice little fun amount of time ripping up the paper from the ground here. Okay then. Not terrifying. Not terrifying at all. But those are Chain Chomps for you, honestly. If you guys remember the Chain Chomp and Origami King, that was definitely a scary one, for sure. So the Chain Chomps can definitely be really, really scary in these games. So, even for a small one, I definitely say it's probably going to be the same. And wow, we're already at the paint start. Okay, cool. We'll take that and get on out of here then. So, I'm going to definitely say that I really do feel like we're going to be going to Mondo Woods for this. Just because it would make a lot of sense to me. So let's see if I'm right. Because there is a little wooded area down there. But it looks like we're not going to Mondo Woods. Really? That's interesting. Because you would think it would lead down there. But it didn't. It led to Marmalade Valley. Before we go running off though, let's definitely go back to Chateau Chanterelle and see if we can actually mess around with the other paint star, because we didn't check. So it is worth a check just to see. And this is actually a really small course for the fact that we were already able to get the paint star with little to no problems, which is interesting. But let's see if we can do anything here, because it did look like the gate over here was missing paint from the backside. So can we fill in the paint from this side? Probably not, but it's worth a shot, right? So let's see here. I'm trying to think of a way that we can get over there from. But the thing is this, from the current moment here, it looks like we may not be able to do anything there. But that doesn't mean that it's not possible. Oh, okay then. I wasn't expecting to be able to... Wait a minute. Is it missing paint? Yeah, it is. Huh, okay then. Well, I wasn't trying to jump over the gate there, but we can jump over that, though. So that's interesting. So, maybe what we can do is find an area that we can maybe get the jump over it, and then go from there, maybe. I'm just seeing if we can do anything with this gate, because there's gotta be a reason why you can jump over it. Just to be completely honest, it would make a lot of sense if there was more to it. It looks like we can't jump over from there. I'm just double checking the areas. Maybe we can jump from the pipe here onto the roof. Nope, we slide completely off the roof. So that's not gonna work. But it is worth a shot just to check around our surroundings, since literally nothing else we can do. Oh, here we go, check this. And there is something here. Okay, secret little hidey hole. Let's make our way through here, because this is definitely leading somewhere. And yep, there we go. Good thing we checked around, because if there was a way to the paint star, we definitely just found it. Looks like, first off, let's actually fix the gate over here, just so we have a way back. So, let's definitely open that up. And, honestly, just so we have, you know, a way back and forth if we ever have to come back here. So, definitely good, because that means we found both the paint stars here already, which is insane. But, honestly, I'll take it. Ooh, hello, fire extinguisher. I think we should probably take that with us. If there's gonna be a replica thing card here, I'm gonna definitely say we should grab it just in case. Oh, hello, Piggy Bank. That's definitely another thing card, so, I guess I gotta throw away another item. Okay, why is there a piggy bank in here? Okay, well, let's definitely take that with us, since that's definitely gonna be used sometime soon. Just because, obviously, it's a thing card, so it's got a use for it. But what are we going to use piggy bank for? There's only one way to get the coins out of this bad boy. Break it. Okay, break it. Okay. Why would I break it? Oh, okay, we got a cutout here. So let's get in position and see if we can get this cut out for us. It looks like maybe we need to push that back into position. Okay, almost got it. Looks like, nope, a little bit to the left, I think? Nope. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what the angle of this is. It seems like there's a specific angle to this one. Nope, not there. Looks like, actually, maybe we have to be above. No, don't need to be above, but we do need to get into a decent position here. Okay. Let's see here. That maybe help? Don't think so. Okay, weird. Well, there's only one way to do this, I would think. But the thing is what's the positioning of it? Because it's definitely there, we can see it. So, okay then. Trying to think of how we would get up there. Because the thing is, there's definitely a positioning to it. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was already there, but okay. Well, you already saw multiple times where we had to cut out, so you already know exactly where we're going. But the thing is, honestly, why was it so hard to cut out? Because I was already up on top of that pot there, and apparently it didn't count, which is kind of strange. But there we are, our second paint star. We'll definitely take it. Already got 3 paint stars, including Daffodil Peaks, making it 4. That's huge. In one episode, that's huge. But the thing is it was a short little level, though, to be completely honest. But the thing is, where does this one take us? Does it take us? Yep, it takes us to Mondo Woods. Because that's definitely Mondo Woods. There's no way around that. So because of the fact that the Toad did say to try and find the professor in... Oh, we got 100%. Ooh, cool. I'm actually quite surprised about that. I wasn't even trying to do that, but yep, here it is, Mondo Woods. Since we do have time, you know what? Let's go into another level. Because, honestly, we have literally nothing but time still. So, I guess we'll just get into another level and maybe even get 5 of our paint stars in one episode, which is huge. And I completely forgot to hit you with my hammer. And that actually answers that question on the fact that just in general, based on the fact that we didn't one-shot the Goomba with our jump, our hammer does indeed do more damage. So that is definitely answered now. But, I'm gonna say let's do a line jump. I want to see if we can do a triple jump on all the Goombas here, if they're lined up in the way that they are. And we can. Okay, cool. I was actually kind of curious about that, so... Because the thing is if there's 2 enemies, you jump back and forth between them. So, apparently, that's how that works. Huh. Okay, cool. I'll definitely take that knowledge. Just because that's how I was expecting it to be originally, but, it didn't work like that the last time, so definitely cool. Hello, Mr. Toad. You're definitely not the professor, so let's see, what are you doing? I saw the professor walk right past the spots with Princess. Of course she's so small and quick. It's no wonder she got away. Probably slipped right out of her collar. Anyways, the professor chased her, but I didn't see where either of them went. Okay. Well, they obviously went deeper. So, wow, this place is definitely Mondo. It's huge. Oh, okay, yeah, it's definitely huge. We just shrunk, basically, because this place has giant blocks and giant trees. And giant items entirely. Okay, then. Apparently, now we have a way of getting more of these big item cards, which is good to see, honestly. Because then I have a reason to drop some of my cards now for better variants. So, you know what? Throw a regular jump away for a giant jump. No reason not to, right? Literally gonna be nothing but good for us. But, what's going on with this place, though? Why did we seemingly shrink out of, like, literally nowhere? Hey, Mario, it's just me, or there's something unusual about this forest. Yeah, by the Goomba that's on our right, yeah, definitely. I mean, I can't quite put my handle on it, but... It looks like the Goomba might be attached to the cutscene. Yep, he is. I was wondering if he was just walking over here or not, but nope, he's definitely attached to us. Oh, I just figured it out. What'd you figure out? Everything's huge. Yep, that's for sure. Oh, okay, I wasn't sure if that was gonna work, but apparently it did. Okay, there you go, Mr. Goomba. Jeez, you're giant. I'm gonna say that giant items are probably what you're supposed to use in these fights. I'm gonna go with that. So, I do have a couple giant hammers that I bought in the shop. So I'm gonna go with those and see how much damage this does to them. It is more than likely not gonna get rid of them, but it is worth a shot just to see how much it does. And excellence do quite a lot of damage to them. Okay, if we can get another one of those, or even a great, we can get rid of them. Okay, good. So, we need to get an excellent and a great with our giant hammer. But the thing is we only have a limited amount of those resources. Ooh, our paint hammer's gonna upgrade here in a second. I'll definitely take that. But, let's definitely paint that in. Any reason to break these? I don't know why I broke that. Oh, there's a pathway back there. I was a little concerned for a second, just because of the fact that, I thought we broke something, and... Although it looked like we did. there was definitely a reason to doing that, it seems. So, let's see here. How much does a normal jump do to you? Let's do a normal jump and then a giant jump and a normal hammer. So our only giant jump. Hopefully this does good. Oh, we messed it up. That's not good. Well, looks like the hammer did decent. Okay, oh my goodness. They do 16 damage. Okay, don't play around with these guys. These guys are not friendly. Okay then, that's terrifying. But thankfully we did get the increased HP, so this may not be the worst case scenario. But the thing is, okay, our normal hammers can get rid of them. It's just gonna take a lot of, whittling down until we get them. But thankfully we got the upgraded paint hammer, which we'll definitely take. So how much do we have now? 260. That'll definitely come in handy. And we got a normal Goomba card out of a giant Goomba. Not sure how that works. But, okay then. Not sure how that's gonna help us. But, we'll definitely need to get you out of the way. Because you're definitely blocking my direction. So, definitely need to deal with you first, before we even think about going past you. Let's do a giant hammer. And then probably another giant hammer, since 2 giant hammers definitely gets rid of them. We have enough for another Goomba after this, which is good. But the thing is that, with the fact that we do need to be conservative with these hammers, we do need to be careful. Thankfully we can get 2 greats and get rid of them, but that does include getting the initiative on the fights. So we do need to be careful. But at least we do have a safeguard, which is good. Is this something we need to paint? No. Okay, it just looked like it needed to. But, let's try going up here, just because there might be a reason to doing that. Oh, hello. Bunch of freebies. How do you get to that block? Okay then. Well, it's definitely interesting. No way of getting there, I think. Yeah, there's literally no way I'm jumping with that. So I'm guessing we're gonna have to go down here for sure. Huh. Why would there be a block so high up? The only thing I can think of is maybe there is indeed... Ooh, big Eek hammer. Ooh, I'll take that. Multiple hits with a giant hammer. That sounds pretty good to me. But, yeah, that's interesting. Because the only thing I can really think of for something like that is that there really has to be, just in general, there has to be a upgrade for the, yeah, there's gotta be an upgrade for the jump. If there's a block like that up in an area that literally there's no way we could get up there like that. So that's interesting. Huh. Okay then, well there's only one way of getting to that block. Looks like we need to go from the middle here. So let's break these, and then try and get on top of you, and then break you. Because there's a reason why this one's like that. Oh, nope, there's just nothing in it. That's strange. Okay then. Surprised about that one, to be honest. But let's fix the road just because we have a chance. So we have two ways we can go. We can either go where the Goomba is, or you can go further into the forest. I'm gonna say let's stick to the path first. Because we already went off the beaten path already. Well, technically we did by going this way. Because of the fact that obviously it was hidden, in a way. Even though that's obviously the way we had to go. But, there is 2 paint stars here, so honestly one way is going to definitely lead to one paint star, and one's going to lead to the other. But the thing is our current objective is finding that, obviously, wherever the professor went to. So definitely he's our main priority, so if we don't find him up to a paint star, we definitely should go back the other way, just because that would make a lot of sense to me. But, sorry Mr. Goomba, but I actually got an excellent on a hammer, and I'll definitely take that. Because, me and excellents are kind of hard to get when it comes to hammer attacks. Don't know why, but they definitely are quite hard for me, for some reason. Just because the timing seems quite off. And that is either a very unpainted thing, or an egg. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna be happy if that is an egg. Because, if it is, there might be something giant in there, and, that's a little scary. But, well, we already are fighting giant Goombas, but the thing is, yeah, it definitely looks pretty interesting. Oh man, looks like another giant wall. Then we're gonna have to repaint. Wait a tick. Huh? Wait a tick? What do you mean? Oh, it's a coin? Huh, okay then. So, this is definitely what leads to Chapter 3 then. Because the last time we filled in a area like this was with the red paint star. So, okay, interesting. So, we already found the wall, which is interesting. Huh, okay, then I'm actually quite surprised we already found where that is. But that actually makes things a lot easier of where we need to go next, though. So, noted. It's a giant coin. We're rich. Or we would be, if we could actually pocket a coin that big. And if it weren't completely drained of color. Never mind, Mario. Sorry to get your hopes up. We're not rich, unless you count friendship. Which I do. Which you do indeed. I'm gonna guess we definitely can't paint this on our own. So I guess we gotta leave that alone. So, it looks like we do need to stay off the beaten path then, for sure. Because of the fact that that's definitely not going to lead us anywhere at the current moments. But, noted about the coin though, for sure. And if it marks it on the map, that answers 100 of our questions instantly. Because the Scarlet Gate was marked on the map, after the, the chapter was over. Or not chapter, but after the level was over, after heading there once. So, definitely going to need to remember that, just in case. If it doesn't show it on the map, just so we remember it. What'd you see, Huey? Oh, hey, Magic Koopa. Long time no see, buddy.
Oh, you sad little Goomba. Let's make you sad. You a sad, huge Goomba. Hee.
Oh, so they're not actually giants. They're just magically enhanced. Okay, now that answers a lot of questions. But it does look like we need to get rid of that Goomba, because he's definitely messing with our bridge here. Huh. Well, thanks, Magic Koopa. But thank you for the interesting little area, though, for sure.
Well, Mario did see that. Never mind, I saw it. I'll explain it to you right now.
That weird nearsighted guy just inflated that Goomba. Maybe he's the one, making everything big. Well, obviously, including my voice. Gotta love him. Let's see here. The thing is this pathway over here is blocked. Unless we can walk on this, even though the Goomba's here. I'll be surprised about that, but... Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that's easy. Well, first, let's pull this into position, just so we have it. And honestly, let's just get rid of the Goomba real quick, just so we have a nice little way back to where we want to go. Since, honestly, it seems like there might be another 2 paths here. But, honestly, because it's smart, no reason not to just get rid of him now, to save us a little bit of time here. Because, honestly, if he's gone, we'll be able to make our way over there, which will definitely come in handy. And because we do know that all we need is 2 grates, oh, you can get a grate and an ice. Okay, so not fully needing to be perfect on the grates, which is good, because I was a little concerned about that, but now we know. But, meant to paint to grab us a nice little big jump. Cool. I'll take that. And yeah, we definitely had to get rid of that Goomba for sure, because that's literally the only place we could have went. I wasn't sure if they, that invisible block that was not so invisible, was gonna lead to anywhere or not. So, definitely good to know that it doesn't. But, let's continue further into the forest, because the further and further we go, the closer and closer, yep, I think we found our professor. We know he's a yellow toad, so we're definitely on the right track. And I'm not sure what's on the ground in front of him, but that looks interesting. Well, before we go over to the professor, oh, and there's our mini green paint star, which is our very first green version. So, cool. Okay, well, let's go see how the toad's doing, because he's definitely our professor. And I'm guessing this might be the leash that we were told about. So it does look like the princess got out of her leash. Poor toad. What's this? Some kind of chain. Maybe I wonder if the professor dropped it. Seems that way. Well, let's get him off of the block there, because we're definitely not going to be able to talk to him like that. My princess? Hey Toad, you okay? Hey, sorry to bother you while you're softly crying yourself, but would you happen to be the professor? You see, we're looking for the professor of super old things. It's gotta be him, because he's talking about princess. I'm indeed the professor of super old things, but I've suffered a great tragedy. My poor little princess is missing. Aw, poor dude. Well, we can help you find her. There's literally nothing that it wouldn't hurt us to help him. That's her chain over there. Huh. Aw, poor dude. Well, where'd she go? I hope you're safe and sound, my sweet little baby, wherever you are. Aw, poor Toad. Yeah, I wish we could help, but we're kinda busy searching for paint stars. Does she know the way home? Maybe she just went back home. Maybe. Well, what do you think, Professor? Oh, it seems like... Oh, okay. Well, apparently she might have went home. Of course, she's probably waiting for me at home. My princess is as smart as she is cute. She would have known just what to do. Well, that's good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off. Oh, I can't wait to see the look on her sweet little face. Daddy's coming, princess. Well, I didn't see her there, so why'd we tell him that? Well, sorry, Mr. Professor, but, I might have sent you back home on accident. Well, he cheered up quickly. I sure hope Princess is waiting for him at home, for all of our sakes. Yeah, same here. But what's going on over here? Looks like something just rammed through the middle here. And I'm not sure if that's a good or a bad thing. Should we take the leash with us? Yep, I'm pretty sure it's a chain. Let's leave it here for now. Okay, yeah, definitely interesting what's going on over there. But, let's go make our way over to the right side. And it looks like we're already at the green paint star. Huh. Okay then. That's interesting. Well, there's no princess here, which is strange. Weird. You'd think she would be here, but she's not. Huh. Okay then. Well, maybe she did actually go back. That's the only thing I can think of. We also got another Rochambeau token. Not sure if there's any of those that are actually good to use, but definitely good to grab them whenever we can. But it looks like we did unlock a new area though, so it didn't take us a shortcut back, which is definitely bringing us further and further. Where does that token go? Looks like we might be able to actually reach that one. Nope, never mind. But, oh, it did mark down the coin. So good. So it is important. So we will be definitely trying to find a way to mess with that, for sure. But, with that being said, let's go back to Chateau Chanterelle and talk to the professor first. And then we'll end off today's episode after that, I guess. Just because, obviously, we've done quite a lot. And honestly, getting 5 stars in one episode is huge progress. So, I'll definitely say that. And it looks like I think I just saw the professor in the backyard. Oh, hello Mario. The professor is back, and he seems happy. Funny though, I don't think I saw Princess with him. Yeah, I think I saw him on the ground in the backyard, from what I just saw, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's see if I'm right. Yep, she's not here. I thought so. Yeah, I didn't think she was gonna be back here, because we didn't see her. Because we got both the stars and didn't see her anywhere. So, oof, poor Toad. My sweet little baby. She's gone forever. Aw, poor dude. Professor, pull yourself together. If I'm sure she'll turn up. So, you'll help me find her then? Yeah, of course. Then, thank you for putting your little paint star quest on the back burner while you find my princess. You'll need the permit to access my dig site. I don't imagine my princess is there, but you never know. Dig site, you say? So good thing we found you, because that's going to be important later for sure. Because having access to a place is definitely going to come in handy for, further travels. So, where's this dig site though? Come back to me, my darling. Aw, poor dude. But what's this? You got the exact excavation site permits. Okay. I'm gonna see if there's a way to see what that does for us. Because the thing is, I'm not sure what that can do for us. A permit that allows you to enter the excavation site in Marmalade Valley, given to you by a famous professor. Okay, so Marmalade Valley, the place above here, which the first paint star that we collected, takes us to the excavation site. Okay, so, with that being said, we're going to end off today's episode here, because obviously, like I said, we did quite a bit. We had a lot of stars in today's episode, which is huge. One was because we started at where the star was, because we've already been up there when we got the Mountain Sage Toad for the little key mission for the Crimson Tower. But the thing is that still counts, honestly. So with that being said, thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Keep being spooky, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.
Hey boys and girls, thank you all for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw today, please leave a like and maybe even subscribe. And hit the bell notification down below. If you guys have any kind of suggestions for games, please put that in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for watching today's episode, and keep being spooky. Peace out, guys.